First described by Sir Isaac Newton in 1687, gravity is one of four known fundamental forces of nature, the other three being the electromagnetic force, the strong nuclear force, and the weak nuclear force. Though gravity is the weakest, it is also the only one that can act over cosmic distances. Indeed, gravity holds our solar system and galaxy together, which is an estimated 100,000 light-years across. Not only this, but it appears that it also holds groups of galaxies together at millions of light-years apart. Additionally, gravity can explain orbits, spheres, the triggering of nuclear fusion, black holes, and singularities. As Newton investigated gravity, he developed his theory of universal gravitation, as well as his three laws of motion. The first law of motion states that a body at rest will remain at rest, and a body that is moving will keep moving in the same direction and at the same speed, unless acted on by unbalanced forces. His second law states that when a force is applied to a body, it will accelerate its motion in the direction of the force. And the third law states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Using both gravity and the laws of motion, Newton was able to explain the orbits of the celestial bodies. Mars, for example, orbits around the Sun as it does because there are two motion components working together. The first is Newton's first law of motion, pushing it in a straight line in the direction it is traveling. And the second is the Sun's gravity pulling Mars into a straight line into the Sun. The net result of these two forces is that they balance one another into a near circular orbit. If the Sun all of a sudden were to shut off its gravity, then Mars would sail off into outer space. Conversely, if Mars were to stop its motion, then the Sun's gravity would take over and it would be sucked into the Sun. A rather recent and fascinating discovery is that everything in the galaxy orbits something else. Our planets orbit the Sun, but our Sun also orbits the center of our galaxy, out in one of the spiral arms. This recent discovery is really not recent, however. The Bible in Psalm 19:6 says that the Sun's rising is from one end of heaven and its circuit to the other end, and there is nothing that is hidden from its heat. Though this passage has been under fire over the centuries for its apparent error, it was actually us who erred.